Welcome back. Today we're repairing my DeWalt DW745 table saw. The part that needs to be replaced is the gear case. You can see that on screen now. This part has failed for the saw 3 times already, and each time it's been the same issue. The screw mechanism inside the gear case strips out, and the blade can no longer be raised or lowered. That's what you saw me doing at the beginning, demonstrating it could not go up and down. Now you can delay the need to replace this by carefully cleaning the teeth regularly and lubricating them as well. And I've done that on occasion because this saw does tend to bog down when raising the blade, and the lube definitely helps. In fact, I've even cut away part of the plastic side panel to make it easier to reach in and do this lubrication. But here's the real issue. The gear case is aluminum, the lifting screw is steel, and over time the aluminum just doesn't hold up. The good news is this is a simple repair. For this video, I did it in about 40 minutes, and that's with moving the camera around and trying to be conscious of where the camera's pointing. But the full disclosure is, well, because I was doing it basically in real time, sometimes I got caught up in the repair and didn't get the camera quite pointed at what needed to be shown. Nevertheless, here's how the process works. First, you get the saw up so that you can work on it. The first place to properly start is to remove the dust cover. That exposes the screws for the riving knife and the block at the base of the screw elevator. Once those are detached, the whole assembly will come off the saw. You can, as an optional thing, you can remove the switch so that you have a little more room to maneuver, because I think you get more cord that way. But I didn't need to do it. You can if you want to. Next, you need to carefully separate the gear case and the field case. Once those are separated, I gently tapped the armature out of the gear case until it fell out. Then it's a simple matter of just reversing the process. Before I reassembled the gear case with the armature, I added some grease to the teeth. I'm not sure if that's necessary, but figured it couldn't hurt. And then, as I said, it's a simple matter of just kind of reversing the process of reattaching everything as you took it off. Now, here's a few tips. When I was putting the armature in, and probably when you do this, you'll have to remove the brushes to reinstall it. When I was taking them out, one of the plastic caps that holds one of them in split in half. I actually had to super glue that back together so that I could reinstall it. You should also know that the screws and bolts for this thing are not a uniform size and not a uniform length. There are some that are short and black, there are some that are longer and black, there are some that are steel, or whatever. Whatever they are, make sure you kind of keep them in mind where you need to go, because a few of them could fit into the same holes, but because one is short, it bottoms out or doesn't go in quite as deep, and the other ones are long, they might wind up sticking up, and you just got to swap them around. But if you keep them straight, that's not a big deal. And lastly, this is my table saw, and when I took things apart or put them back together, I did hit them with a hammer. I did that because this is my stuff. If you don't want to do that to yours, don't do it to yours. If you have a thing that will allow you to press the armature in and out of the gear case, use that. I used a hammer. Now, in the end, I'd rather not keep replacing the same part of this table saw. However, replacing the table saw part is $50. Getting a much more reliable table saw would cost me many more hundreds of dollars than that for something that I use occasionally for my hobby. And besides, this repair is quick and not too difficult. And since this is a fairly popular saw, I suspect those parts are going to be available for quite some time. Nevertheless, perhaps one day I'll upgrade to a cabinet saw, and when parts break down on that, I'll just have to pay more money to fix them too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. The good news is this is a simple repair.